In the headlines, Mark's airplane suffers tire burst in Kano. 2 dead, 5 injured in Lagos building collapse. U.S. mass deportation to include 3,690 Nigerians. And on the foreign scene, plane catches fire at South Korean airport. All 176 passengers evacuated safely. Welcome to News Update on Trust TV. I am Lilian Ogazi. And now to the news. A Max aircraft carrying 53 passengers with the registration number 5NMBD suffered a tire burst on Tuesday night at the Malam Aminu International Airport, Kano. According to a passenger, the aircraft had suffered the tire burst during landing at 10:57 p.m. The aircraft had earlier departed the Murtala Muhammad Airport in Lagos for Kano. It was, however, gathered that all the passengers on board the flight were evacuated safely from the aircraft without any injuries. Reports say the aircraft may have lost the nose landing gear tire during landing, thereby leading to the incident. Officials of the airline as well as authorities in the sector are yet to issue a statement on the incident. Still on a sad note, another tanker loaded with 60,000 litres of premium motor spirit, popularly known as petrol, has fallen and exploded at Kusobogi in Agye local government area of Niger State. The scene of the incident is a boundary between Agye and Lapai local government areas. Sources on Monday the incident happened around 8 p.m. adding that no life was lost. A resident of Lapai, Mahmoud Abubakar, said the tanker fell down, went up in flames while trying to overtake another truck when it veered off the road due to speed. While attributing the incident to overspeeding and loss of control, he said the last week's explosion happened when the tanker rammed into a stationary truck parked by the road. Meanwhile, a 2-story building has collapsed at the Mega Mall Estate, Mobile Road, Inikpa Villa, Ikota Aja in Lagos. The immediate cause of the incident is unknown. Reports say so far, the bodies of an adult male and a young boy were recovered, while 5 adult males with serious injuries have been rescued and taken to the hospital. Information indicates that more people are likely to still be under the rubble. Meanwhile, search and rescue operations are still ongoing.
Give him space.
About 3,690 Nigerians in the United States are at risk of deportation as President Trump cracks down on illegal immigrants in the country. In the document compiled by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement and Removal Operations, the agency revealed that the data is broken down by nationality and number of people faced with deportation. It also clarified that as of November 24th of November 2024, there are about 1 million non-citizens on ICE non-detained dockets with final removal orders. In the document titled Non-Citizens on the ICE non-detained dockets with final orders of removal by country of citizenship, Mexico and El Salvador top the list of nations facing the most deportation with 252,000 and 303,000 respectively. The ICE is charged with the responsibility of protecting America from cross-border crime and illegal immigration that threatened national security. Meanwhile, on Thursday last week, hundreds of migrants were arrested and others flew out of the country on military aircraft as Donald Trump promised mass deportation operation got underway. Meanwhile, The Nigerians in Diaspora Commission has assured that the federal government is ready to welcome deported Nigerians from the United States. The Director of Media and Corporate Affairs of the Commission, Abdulrahman Balogun, on Tuesday evening said the Ministry of Foreign Affairs was in charge of such developments. Balogun further said the federal government had already set an inter-agency committee to handle the matter should Nigerians be deported from the U.S. However, the NIDCOM spokesperson stressed that its commission was not aware of Nigerians in America being processed for deportation. Now, recall that about 3,690 Nigerians in the United States are faced with deportation as Donald Trump's crackdown on illegal migrants in the country. The national chairman of Jama'atu Zatu Bidawa, Sheikh Abdullahi Bala Lau, has broken his silence over the controversy surrounding the sponsorship of the upcoming Quran Convention. Speaking to Trust TV in Abuja on Tuesday, Sheikh Lau addressed mounting criticism over alleged federal government's funding for the event. He dismissed the backlash, asserting that Jibwis, like other religious organizations, has the right to receive government support.
This convention is all about the presentation of Holy Quran, where the reciters of the Holy Quran, memorizers and reciters of the Holy Quran will come together under one umbrella, under the leadership of His Eminence, the Sultan of Sokoto. This conference or this convention is organized by the Spring Council of Islamic Affairs in Nigeria, and all the Islamic organizations were invited. Izala, we are part of that. So, on that, we think it is obligatory upon us to tell our teaming viewers, teaming followers, there is no sole sponsor of this program. It's just mere saying. People are saying, they're saying what they want. But as far as we are concerned, even you want your contributions. Please bring your contributions. I will bring my own. So Muslim Ummah cannot sponsor this kind of program. If this program is going to cost 1 billion or 2 billion, if under my organization, in a month we can be able to produce and bring up to 600 million naira or 1 billion naira, what do you think other organizations, they cannot do that? So Muslim Ummah cannot be able to do. And even if government want to take part and bring contribution, who will say no? Are we not part of the government? We brought the government to power. So we have the right that government should sponsor, should bring assistance. They want peace and harmony to reign in Nigeria.
Embattled PDP National Secretary Senator Samuel Anyanwu convened a Southeast stakeholders meeting on Tuesday in a bid to solidify his position recently nullified by a federal high court. This comes as the Court of Appeal affirmed Sunday Ude Okoye as a legitimate national secretary of the PDP, escalating tensions within the party's leadership ahead of its February 28th National Executive Committee meeting in Abuja. Trust TV's Shafi Suleiman reports.
Behind me, as you can see, is Wadata Plaza, the center of attraction for the People's Democratic Party, being its national headquarters. But it is also becoming a perpetual house of commotion, looking at the internal crisis rocking the party, with parallel meetings taking place at both the headquarters of the party and, of course, at zonal levels. The leadership has also been polarized along different camps. The camps of a former governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, another camp belonging to the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and presidential candidate of the party in the 2023 election. On the other hand, you have also the Governors Forum, being led by the Governor of Bauchi State, Bala Mohammed. All of them battling for the soul of the People's Democratic Party.
If you say you're a national secretary, I'm still here. I'm in my office. I'm working for the party. Exercise patience. 9th of December is by the corner. By the time I finish, if you're capable, come back for convention and let the people vote you in.
As we speak now, the Southeast Zonal Caucus is holding at the Neck Hall to resolve the similar issues in the Southeast. So it is all of these stakeholders' engagement now build up into NEC. NEC will now be for ratification and maybe a few dotting of the I's and crossing of the T's of the stakeholders' engagement. Otherwise, we want to leave everything for neck. That's why we'll be ready to sit down for the next 1 week inside one hall to start treating issues from state by state or zone by zone.
A next meeting of the party supposedly being called upon to address some of the concerns within the party has to be shifted severally with no definite timeline. The last we had was about the 28th of February being the date for this next meeting. But as it is, there is also contention. Some say it has to take place in December when the tenure of the current leadership of the party expires. It only remains to be seen. Some of these meetings, like the one taking place behind closed doors here, by the stakeholders of the party in the southeast, could resolve some of this crisis. From the Wadata Plaza, Shapiro Suleiman, Trust TV News.
The global tech world is reeling after China's DeepSeek launched its R1 chatbots, shaking the AI industry to its core. With AI giants like Nvidia losing billions in market value and Wall Street in turmoil, R1 is disrupting not just markets, but the dominance of US tech leaders. As nations like the US scramble to respond, could this be Nigeria's moment to harness affordable AI for growth in agriculture, healthcare, and education? Abdullahi Ahmed explains.
The global tech sector is in turmoil after China's DeepSeek launched its R1 chatbot, disrupting the AI space and sending markets into a tailspin. Japanese tech firms were hit hard following Wall Street's sharp sell-off, with AI giants like Nvidia losing 17% of their market value, erasing well over $500 billion. DeepSeek's R1, boasting capabilities rivaling US AI leaders at a fraction of the investment, has shaken confidence in the multi-billion-dollar business models dominating the industry. US President Donald Trump called the development a, quote, wake-up call, while unveiling a $500 billion initiative to bolster America's AI infrastructure. Meanwhile, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman labeled the R1 chatbot as impressive, fueling speculations that DeepSeek could redefine the AI landscape. The fallout isn't just financial, it signals a potential paradigm shift. Analysts warn that R1 could reduce global demand for high-cost AI infrastructure, chips, and energy, challenging the dominance of US tech giants and reshaping supply chains across the world. For Nigeria, this disruption is an opportunity to carve out a space in the global AI market. DeepSeek's cost-efficient AI solutions lower barriers for adoption, making it possible to integrate AI into critical sectors like agriculture, healthcare, and education. With a youthful, tech-savvy population, Nigeria could position itself, according to experts, as a hub for AI talent, attracting global investors while fostering local innovation. Additionally, if AI's energy demands decrease, Nigeria's developing power infrastructure could support the growth of AI applications without overwhelming the national grid. But to capitalize on these opportunities, experts say strategic investments in digital infrastructure, education, and favorable policies remain crucial. DeepSeek's R1 chatbot is more than a chatbot. It's a disruption reshaping the AI revolution and the global economy. While it challenges the dominance of US tech giants, it opens doors for countries like Nigeria to leap into the digital economy and lead innovation in emerging markets. The question now is, will Nigeria seize this moment to leap forward in the digital economy? The stage is set and the future is up for grabs.
This is News Update coming to you from Trust TV. Coming up, we'll take a look at how a 23-year-old Jigawa man defied rheumatoid arthritis to become a computer prodigy. More to come right after the break. Do stay. You're welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is News Update coming to you from Trust TV. Let's take a look at our headline stories again. Max airplane suffers tire burst in Kano. 2 dead, 5 injured in Lagos building collapse. Now moving on to other stories. Commercial drivers in Lagos have been reacting to the announcement by the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, that all commercial vehicles must have third-party motor insurance starting from February 1st, 2025. Victoria Tokolo, who spoke with some of the residents, filed in this report.
The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, recently announced the mandatory enforcement of third-party motor insurance for all commercial vehicles nationwide, effective February 1, 2025. This announcement comes as many commercial vehicles currently operate without insurance. While commercial vehicles are a significant contributor to the insurance industry revenue, their coverage often lags behind that of private vehicles. In Lagos, residents share their perspectives on the IGP's announcement.
I am fully in support of all the commercial vehicles to obtain their insurance, if at all, third party. It is mandatory for all the vehicles plying the road to have their insurance, to have the papers intact. Unlike me, this is Pangrove. Majority of our people here have their papers, including me. I don't joke with the renewal of my papers, including my driver's license. I believe and I'm in full support of it. It is mandatory.
Yes, my vehicle have insurance. My vehicle have insurance. So it's good to have insurance. So in case if anything happen on the road, without the insurance, you can cover your loss back.
All vehicles flying the commercial road every single day. It's not every time you are financially buoyant to take care of everyday expenditure. And the third-party motor insurance is 15,000 naira. Once you have that, in case uncertainty happens, once you are on the road, the insurance company will take care of the vehicle that was damaged in the course of accident. So I advise all Nigerians to get their third-party insurance, which is 15,000 naira.
The thing that I can talk about it is that my insurance vehicle is okay. I know that and I don't know anything about it. That is what I know.
How can I use my money to go and show what is not okay? I've not even put the motor in order. I don't have money to buy tire. I don't have money to buy parts. I don't have even money to buy fuel. Per liter now is 1,000. How many liters will I use to go and come? Police are there collecting money from us. Abu are there collecting money from us. We are paying one ticket. They are supposed to be 300 naira or 200. They are collecting 800 naira. One ticket every day. So things are too hard. So that's not what they should talk. They should talk to the government, the president and the other people. That's what they should. It's not insurance. Insurance is not the problem.
Although this policy aims to reduce fraud and improve road safety by ensuring all commercial vehicle owners comply with insurance regulations, it remains to be seen how effectively it will be implemented and enforced.
Isa Tasi Rabiu, a 23-year-old from Ringim, Jigawa State, is a testament to the power of perseverance. Despite living with a physical disability, he has become a computer prodigy, designing software, developing AI applications, and building a successful career in technology. Ali Rabiu has more.
Diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis at the age of 9, Isa's journey has been marked by significant challenges. The chronic autoimmune disorder, which causes inflammation, pain, and swelling in the joints, has impacted his life in profound ways. He lost his father at a young age, and his condition worsened, forcing him to drop out of college. However, Isa refused to let his circumstances define him. With the unwavering support of his family, he discovered a passion for technology. He began by learning to operate and repair cell phones, a skill that ignited his interest in software development and artificial intelligence. He is now proficient in these areas, having supervised over 100 websites and created numerous AI-powered solutions. The income he earns helps him manage the cost of his medication. I was born and raised in Ringim, Jigawa. I completed my primary and secondary education there before starting higher education. However, I began experiencing symptoms of a disease that eventually weakened my immune system and damaged my joints, forcing me to stop my studies in my second year at the College of Islamic and Legal Studies, Ringim. Despite seeking treatment at hospitals like Dala and Aminu Kano Teaching Hospital, my condition worsened and I became unable to do anything for myself. Even simple touch caused me severe pain. Fortunately, I learned how to operate and repair cell phones, which led me to explore software development, applications, and artificial intelligence through online research. His mother, Hamida Ibrahim, recounted the family's struggles to find adequate medical care for Isa.
He began experiencing this challenge in 2010. At the age of 8, since then, we have been carrying him on our backs to Aminu Kano Teaching Hospital and Dalla Orthopedic Hospital because he was unable to walk. At Dalla Orthopedic Hospital, he received injections of Donometa, which helped him walk for a time. However, his ability to walk deteriorated, and we continued treatment until we could no longer afford it.
His stepfather, Mukhtar Kaugama, praised Isa's remarkable resilience.
Alhamdulillah, shi Ubangiji shine mai yanda so kuma yadda yake so.
From God we come, and to him we shall return. My name is Mukhtar Kaugama. I'm Isa's stepfather. Isa has endured a difficult life. When his illness worsened, he was studying at Liga Ringim, where he was a Quran Hafiz. He has learned how to operate and repair cell phones and asked us to buy him one. He used to learn many things, including software engineering. He continued to upgrade his tools and manage his condition with some medications. Despite his challenges, Isa never gave up hope. He faced his illness with resilience, knowing that Allah is all-knowing and will reward him in the future. Dr. Ibrahim Marzouk, a physiotherapist at the Federal University Duse Teaching Hospital, confirmed Isa's diagnosis of rheumatoid arthritis. He explained that the RA is a chronic condition requiring ongoing management.
His mother was told he had septic arthritis at the age of 8, probably because that age everything can happen, and septic arthritis can happen at any age. And luckily enough, or unfortunately, at the beginning of rheumatoid arthritis, which is actually what the deformity looks like, because I've seen how much deformed his hand is and how much deformed his toes are, and from there I started thinking he has rheumatoid arthritis, and with all the complaint of the severe pain he has, which at some point he find it difficult to sleep.
Isa's story is a powerful source of inspiration for others living with disabilities, as he embodies the idea that ability exists within disability. By refusing to surrender to limitations imposed by his condition, he has now transformed adversity into achievement, pursuing his passions with unwavering determination. Looking to the future, Isa remains hopeful that his health will improve, allowing him to continue making significant contributions to the third world.
Now moving on to stories out of Nigeria. A passenger plane caught fire before takeoff at an airport in South Korea late Tuesday. But all 176 people on board were safely evacuated, authorities said. The Airbus plane operated by South Korean airline Air Busan was preparing to leave for Hong Kong when its rear part caught fire at Gemei International Airport in the southeast, the Transport Ministry said in a statement. The plane's 169 passengers, 6 crew members and 1 engineer were evacuated using an escape slide, the ministry said. The National Fire Agency said in a release that 3 people suffered minor injuries during the evacuation. The fire agency said the fire was completely put out about 1 hour after it deployed firefighters and fire trucks at the scene. The cause of the fire wasn't immediately known. The Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, has directed its members to continue granting citizens of Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger Republic free movement despite the exit of the 3 countries from the regional body. The official exit from the regional bloc became effective this Wednesday, 29th January, following a notice of withdrawal issued on January 29, 2024. In a statement on Wednesday morning, ECOWAS said though the withdrawal of the three countries has become effective, the decision to keep its door open was in the spirit of regional solidarity and in the interest of the people. It therefore asked members to recognize national passports and identity cards bearing ECOWAS logo held by citizens of Burkina Faso, the Republic of Mali and the Republic of Niger until further notice. It also enjoined members to continue to treat goods and services coming from the three countries in accordance with the ECOWAS Trade Liberalization Scheme and Investment Policy. And in sports, Sudanese club Al Merrikh has completed the signing of midfielder Babajide Fatokun from Remo Stars. The club confirmed the transfer on their X account on Tuesday, announcing that Fatokun has agreed a 3-year contract. The 26-year-old midfielder was part of Nigeria's Super Eagle B team that secured qualification for this year's African Cup of Nations. He played in both legs of the CHAN playoff against Ghana's Black Galaxy, which Nigeria won 3-1 on aggregate. Fatokun's move to Al Merrikh means he will no longer participate in this year's CHAN competition. With that, we've come to the end of News Update here on Trust TV. Do not forget you can follow us across all our social media platforms and join our live stream on YouTube for more news, programs and documentaries. Thank you for watching. My name is Lilian Ogazi.